When I was 3 years old, my mom passed away. She passed away from thyroid cancer.
Surely sets up shop, all kinds of time. Over the middle, complete at the 10-yard line to Cam Sullivan Brown.
People look at me and they just see a tatted athlete, but honestly, the tattoos are the story of my life. So if you look at my tats, you see me.
It changes my relationship a lot with everybody because everything feels temporary a little bit. Like I feel as though like eventually things will come to an end in my relationships or in my friendships or like anybody that I become like super close to. Like a lot of the people that I've got like super close to have died. And so he would come home with like a lot of anger, obviously. Him and my brother had a lot more spats than me and him did most of the time. I think that's kind of where I got my like want to people please, want to like entertain everybody in the room, was because if my dad came home and he was like angry or something, like I would be the guy that would be like, hey, like let's go to football practice, like let me do good at football, or like let me make him laugh, or like let's create a dance or whatever. I learned to have a lot of empathy for my dad because I understood the type of situation that he was in. You meet the love of your life, the love of your life dies so early and then leaves you with 2 kids.
Action in 3, 2, 1.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Diamond Podcast. Today is special. I have somebody that everybody probably anticipates and expects to be on my podcast. We met on a little show called Big Brother. We had a one-sided showmance. We'll discuss what side it was on. We went through it. We saw each other at our worst, and we're seeing each other at our best. We have the one and the only Cam Sullivan Brown in the building.
Is it my best? Am I at my best right now?
You're your best.
Which one is my... First of all, guys, she has like 18 cameras in here. I wish I won the show so I can have this production value. So yeah, I'll be looking around because, you know, there's something on a rig. It's something on some roller skates back here. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on.
You can look at whatever. These are your cameras, just for you. You need 2,
perfect.
Just for you.
As long as the lighting is good. You know?
Yeah.
What questions do you have? Come on,
okay.
talk to me.
Let's start here. What was your first impression of me walking into the house? Let's start there because we met on Big Brother.
Okay.
What's your first impression? Be honest.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. You know that. First impression was they thought we were gonna like be a thing.
Why the next situation? Why did you have to say that with the next situation?
Well, because you know how I'm saying, they're like, you know what I'm saying, they trying to like make it a thing. They knew we were gonna be at least working together. Or like, you know, a little Showmance vibe. That was my first impression. What was yours?
So when you walked into the house, I had recognized you, but I didn't know. I was like, where do I know this guy from? It's going to be weird.
Yeah.
If I go up and I'm like, I know you from somewhere.
Right.
But it wasn't until we were in the head of household room on lockdown. For those who don't know, like on the show, we're stuck in a house for 90 days, no technology, no nothing. And they have lockdowns to do like production, like check on the equipment. And that's our only time to listen to music, which Cam and I are both lovers of. We were suffering without it. So we were talking about music in the HOH room, me, the other black girl, T-Core, and Cam. And we started talking about music. I was like, oh, that's the Let's Rock guy. I mean, can you do it one time for us, please?
Or just
the Let's Rock.
Just
do it on cue, please.
Let's Rock. Oh, on the camera too.
Yeah.
Okay, but like a better way to say that was like when you got into the house, you saw somebody just so incredibly attractive. You knew you had seen that face before. Like the skin, the cheekbones, you were just like flustered. And then a couple of days later, it finally clicked because, you know, at a moment of weakness, you know. Then when the song came on, it just reminded you, it unclicked something new, you know, in your memory. You know how you have those childhood memories that just stick right there.
That was you in my heart.
That's where I was.
I did first recognize your teeth because you have great teeth, and I knew
5 years
production.
Of braces.
I knew production, like you were that guy for me because I remember going and it was the finals in LA, and I walk in and I see one of the producers and Jesse's like, I said, Jesse, it smells good in here. He was like, that's your man. He just walked in here.
I said, what? That's that Burberry touch. No free shout outs. Listen, why did you bring me on here if you didn't want me to be myself? You know?
You can be completely yourself. But he said it smelled good, and he was like, listen, you need to go into all the producers and you need to lead the conversation with saying, my man was just in here. He loves God. He washes his cracks, and he has all of his teeth. Cast me already. And I literally did that. I walk in this room with like 25 producers, didn't let them get a word in. I was like, what's up, y'all? I heard my man was just in the room. He smelled good, has all his teeth, and love God. Can you just cast us already? So when you walked in, I knew you were the guy because of your teeth.
Yeah.
I knew. Not because of the smell. You didn't smell any kind of way.
Yeah.
You didn't smell bad, but you didn't smell good.
I just washed like 2/3 of my cracks.
Yeah, like 2/3. It smelled like it was like almost fully washed, but not really.
I mean, it was a long time in there.
It was a long time. Yeah, we looked rough quite a few times. Like I would wake up. You would wake up to me in my bonnet.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I understood where we were at. You know, day 75 in there. You know, it started getting rough. You know,
for you too, because you hadn't had a haircut
in a while.
And
this is also me without a cut,
which is not bad. But you were looking like borderline, like you didn't have a home to live in.
That's crazy.
You did.
That's
though.
disrespectful. Honestly, though, I did look at the pictures and it was bad. It was unkept, and I don't like being unkept.
Ashy in some way, shape, or form.
I don't know if ashy is the way to describe it.
Ashy was the way to describe it. Like a little gray.
Okay.
We're like the Girl Sisters of Proud Family. That's what it was.
Respectfully. Okay, we got jokes. Start asking questions then.
So, anyways, first impression, I was like, yeah, we're gonna work together. What was the first thing I did that annoyed you in the Big Brother house?
The first thing?
Okay, you don't have to say that with emphasis. That's
we had some rough patches.
We did
for
have
sure.
some rough patches.
The first thing that you did that annoyed me. You know what? To be nice today, I actually don't think it was a lot of things that really annoyed me that got under my skin. I'm trying to think. You made fun of my pile of clothes on the rock a lot.
Yeah, because it drove me crazy.
Well, it's just like, you know, I packed terribly the whole time.
You packed like 4 outfits for 3 months. We were so confused.
Well, it's also like they took a lot of my stuff.
Oh, they took a lot of your outfits?
Yeah, like they took
logos.
a lot of because of like logos and stuff like that. Like,
did you not read like the?
I did, but it's also I don't have like a lot of just
normal clothes.
Like yeah,
I had to buy a couple of stuff, and that's another thing. People were like dissing us for our style. You can't wear anything on Big Brother. Yeah. Everything has to be no logos, no color, no life, no fun. It's literally it was rough.
Yeah, you know what? Besides the point, you won, so there's no need to complain.
And you were a huge part of that. Period. Listen, we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a little bit. But I want to back it up. I recognize you from your music. Most people probably know Cam, the Cam that is on TikTok, the R&B guy. How did you start that? What made you first say, "Let me get on camera and start talking about music"?
So it actually bases back to like COVID. So I was playing football at Penn State. And then they canceled our season 2020, like in the beginning of the season. Like they stopped practice, they shut everything down. I was staying in like a hotel, and I was already doing like TikToks and stuff because I was just like bored. I was doing like more like motivational stuff.
Okay,
I had like a series of like get your shit together.
Okay.
It was like motivational little quotes and stuff like that, and I would just try to be funny and do the thing. But then I did one video that was like R&B songs that should be illegal to talk about love. And then
what were some of the songs?
SZA was definitely on there. It might have been like around. I might have put The Weeknd on there. Giveon, early Giveon, the Take Time EP. What else? Daniel Caesar. Who else? See, that reaction exactly was why I put Daniel Caesar on there.
But The Weeknd, we could have omitted that.
No. The Weeknd by SZA.
Oh, I was about to say Cam.
Yeah. Not The Weeknd.
Because
no,
his
The
voice
Weeknd by
his voice after like, because you know, no shade, but after 20 minutes, I'm like, turn it off.
Yeah, I definitely get that. There's old Weeknd that I like, and then the newer Weeknd stuff is like a little bit more pop. That's like it's cool. Yeah. And so I made that video, went to sleep, woke up, and it was like 750K views. Like it was like huge. And so like I've always been like the music guy, but like in my family, you know how like you have different like archetypes. Like I was the athlete in my family. My brother was like the musician, like he played piano. My dad was also like the he was like the artsy guy. He does like interior design. He has like this business that he does like art you can use, where he like creates Christmas trees or like posters and different stuff like that. So they were like more the artistic lane, but I've always loved music. And so I was like, okay, this is cool. This blew up, which was like very fun for me. And I was like, let me figure out a way to like use my personality to talk about good music. And so I continue to create videos every single day. And then the third video that I made hit like 1 million. And I was like, okay, this is like a thing that I should do. And then at first I was singing because, you know, obviously.
I know what. What do I know?
I'm incredibly talented. You know. No, actually, it was really bad. I went back and I looked at the videos. I was off tune, like bad. And the camera quality sucked because I was like filming on like a iPhone 11. It was bad. But people liked it.
A couple songs in the Big Brother house. Like,
yeah.
And they were actually legit.
I mean,
we could have worked in your pitch a little bit, but like they were legit.
I'm not like a singer, you know?
Yeah.
Like, what is Jamie Foxx? Is he a singer?
No, Jamie Foxx is everything. He is all of the above.
You know, that's my cousin. Idris Elba, you know, that's my dad. Jamie Foxx, that's Cuzzo. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about Michael B. That's in the fam too, but that's the third cousin down the line, which makes it weird, you know, that you do your stuff with, you know. But you know, this is your podcast. Let's shine like a diamond in here, Chelsea.
Somebody come get this guy. Moving on. You're such a jerk. Moving on. So the videos, and you do them consistently. So that started in 2020, and you still do them.
Yeah. Every day.
And that's how I like, my whole family knows you, and I was following you on all platforms before Big Brother because we're like huge music heads in our family. And if you like want to be put onto good music, you go to your page, like good R&B music.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're that guy. But like being in the Big Brother house, I learned, because mostly your page is probably like 98% music. Mm-hmm. And not a lot of people get to see like the other side of Cam. Yeah. And I got the privilege and the pain to see that other side for 90 whole days. Cam has this thing, y'all, where he asks questions in a very weird way. Like, if I'm cutting an onion and he wants part of the onion, he won't just say, hey, can I use some of that onion? He'll say, this is literally what he'll do. So, in this tone too. So, are you gonna use that whole onion to cook? And I'm like, is it a problem if I do? Do you want part of the onion, Cam? Just ask.
Okay, but also my rebuttal, and actually I just want like you don't have to say anything. I just want a show of hands. So if somebody is making something, like, you don't want to also be disrespectful and be like, hey, can I get some? You know what I'm saying? You just have to like ask around it to make sure that they're okay with giving you some. At least back where I'm from. You can't just be like, hey, if somebody's making like French toast or something, you can't be like, can I get some French toast? Or can I have some French toast? You have to be like, hey, like,
are you going to eat all of it?
Are you going to eat all of it? Yeah, you know exactly the thing.
That drove me crazy because I had no issue sharing anything with you, but I was just like, the fact that it's mental gymnastics to figure out what you're asking for. I was like, yes, do you want my onion, Cam? I'll give you a piece of my onion.
It worked.
That's a real scenario.
It worked.
Just calm my nervous system down because it just got me back to that place again. Anyways, I got to learn the other layers of you, and like, not to like dive off the deep end, but you've gone through. People see the Cam that smiles with all his teeth. You know.
I cried in the car on the way here.
No, that's not funny. But why?
You laughed. See? See? That's exactly it.
Why'd you cry?
I didn't cry in the car. I'm just joking.
I don't believe you. Anyways.
I cried this morning.
Why? You're listening to music?
I was doing like a inner child meditation.
We did a couple of those.
Yeah.
That'll get you.
It will. It will get you there. Like, I imagine myself in a forest. You like touch your heart, and then you end up seeing like your childhood self. Give them a hug.
So I was gonna go there to your childhood because like I didn't know the layers of you until we had to pull. You were the onion that we had to keep pulling and the layers back, and it's like slowly but surely, and it made me like appreciate the man that you are because I got to know what you went through. So can you share like a little bit of like your experience with your mother and grandmother and those experiences and how it shaped who you are today?
Yeah.
What happened?
So basically, when I was 3 years old, my mom passed away. She passed away from thyroid cancer, which is why, also, I'm going to break it with comedy, of course, because I'm not trying to cry here today. So basically, my mom had thyroid cancer. She ended up dying of thyroid cancer, which led to people clown me all the time for like this stuff on my lips.
Oh
it's
my
vitiligo.
God, it's vitiligo. Dude,
yes.
I know. I defend you. I'm in the
Hey,
streets
listen.
you with your vitiligo.
It's me and Michael Jackson. Anyways, I'm sorry. This is a serious moment. Anyways, we're bringing it back. Sad times. Her mad. Anyways, so 3 years old, my mom ended up passing away from thyroid cancer. So it was me and my older brother. My brother was about this is gonna sound bad, but I don't know how old my brother is right now. I think he's 31, 30, around there. So he was much older, and so
Much older. You're 28. That's not much older.
respectfully, subtract 1.
Oh, 27. You're right.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
So you add for years every time I get you my birthday.
Because you 35.
No, I'm not.
Diamonds age with time. You know, that's it.
You guys do not listen. Don't listen to
Come
me.
on, I'm trying to get sentimental. All right. So my brother is 5 years older than me, we'll say. And so it was much tougher for him, but for me, I had like one memory of my mother. But basically, my grandmother like raised me most of the time, and honestly, it took like a village. My aunt Carol, who's like a family friend, she also helped raise me, and then eventually my dad remarried. He was dating my stepmom Linda, and so she helped raise me as well. And so basically, I grew up around a family of just women like pitching in and helping me. My dad had to work a lot, obviously, because it's 2 kids, but I learned to have a lot of empathy for my dad because I understood the type of situation that he was in. Like, obviously, like, you meet the love of your life. The love of your life dies so early and then leaves you with 2 kids. That's very frustrating. And also, he was working at a job that he didn't really enjoy enough. And he's retired now, so he's, like, fine. And so he would come home with, like, a lot of anger, obviously. Him and my brother had a lot more spats than me and him did most of the time. I think that's kind of where I got my like want to people please, want to like entertain everybody in the room, was because like I don't want this to come off as like my dad's a terrible person or anything like that, but if my dad came home and he was like angry or something, like I would be the guy that would be like, hey, like let's go to football practice, like let me do good at football, or like let me make him laugh, or like let's create a dance or whatever. And so basically that was me growing up. My dad and my brother had a lot of spats. My brother had to end up moving away to like San Diego to an Air Force base to be with my grandmother. And then it was like me and my dad, and my grandma had moved back to Rochester, New York. A bunch of my family's from New York and Atlanta. And so basically it was me and my dad around 7th grade. And then that's when we became like very close. I kind of grew with him as a person as I matured, and like, you know what I'm saying, I could whoop his ass. He really wasn't, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't buffing up no more because your boy was in the gym, you feel me? But I was always like, you know, when people would tell you like your why or whatever, my why was always my grandmother, because my grandmother was like, she looked after me, she cared for me, and she was like not the most well off financially, and like I always feel for people that are later in life that have to still like struggle financially. So my why was always to just grind for her and like get to the league for her, so like help my family out. And so fast forward through a whole bunch of high school, college, she ended up passing away after a game I played. I transferred to UMass for a year. She passed away like a couple days before that game. My dad had to tell me. like broke down crying, obviously. Then like I had a game the next week, had to drive to her funeral and then drive straight from her funeral straight to the game, play that day. And so I'm skipping over a lot of different things. There was also somebody that I would say is my second mom, my Aunt Tanje. She lived in Gainesville, Florida. Her and my dad were like college best friends and like stayed super close, like brother and sister close. And she ended up passing away as well while I was playing football. And so it's just been like a recurring cycle of like a lot of people in my life like passing away. And then also one of like my little brother basically like grew up with, played football with, dad took care of, just helped out like when needed be. Ended up going on Big Brother. And while we were on Big Brother, we have like a 10-day sequester where you don't get any, obviously like Big Brother, you have no outside communication with anybody, but they put you in a hotel for like 10 days where you can't leave the hotel. They bring you food, they COVID test you and everything like that. The day that I got there for sequester, my little bro, I call him my little bro, he passed away in a car accident along with my old teammate and along with another person that I played football with. And so nobody,
like, fresh out the house, like confetti still falling. Finale, our parents come up on stage and your dad's like whispering in your ear or something, and then you turn to me, you're like, I said, what happened? You're like, my bro passed. And I'm like, knowing the history of mom, grandma, aunt, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy can't get a break.
Yeah. And so basically that whole thing happened, but you have to do like press and stuff afterwards. So it's like you gotta tuck it down deep and just be like, hey, blah blah blah, like how did you lose, Yeah. That's a whole nother story. But basically, yeah, there's just been a lot of loss in my life. Yeah. But I try to live for him. I try to do my best to like be a good example and like treat people the way that they should be treated while they're here, and at least show them love or like just happiness, bring them joy, because like you really never know.
How have those deaths of like, they're not just like random family deaths, they're like people who have had massive impact in your life. How has that, you and I have had several of these conversations, but how has it affected the way that you view relationships or your relationships with women now?
Yeah, we talked about this in the house. Like, it's hard for me to eye contact. It's tough for me because I'll start tearing up. But it changes my relationship a lot with everybody because everything feels temporary a little bit. Like, I feel as though like eventually things will come to an end in my relationships or in my friendships, or like anybody that I become like super close to. Like, a lot of the people that I've got like super close to have died. So like I'm always afraid of really diving into my relationships and like getting super close to that person because I feel as though I might lose them. And honestly, it's been kind of adding up.
Which is insane. And like, people don't see that part about you online. They like this bubbly, joyful guy. Even in the house, it took probably like till day 50 something that you finally started to, we were like, wait, what? Yeah. You just would have never guessed. And it made me have so much more respect for you. And like, I guess more appreciation for you. Because you're so layered, and any room that you enter with such, you bring joy to it, clearly. We feel it in this room, and it's like, how does this person who's gone through so much trauma still be able to walk into a room and what people feel is joy, not trauma? So it's just like, the privilege of meeting you has overweighed the pains that we've experienced in the house, for sure.
What pains?
We've had some painful moments. What do you mean, what pains? We've had painful moments.
I was an angel.
Here's what I learned about you. You're like stable. I'm kind of like here, there, my emotions fluctuate. No matter what happens in life for you, this is you. But it took me a minute to learn that. Yeah. So in the game of Big Brother, that's sketchy. It's sketchy.
For sure.
I'm like, this dude is playing me. And I will not get played at this game that I love. I won't get played. So I did not believe that you were like legit on my like ride or die.
Yeah.
Until I got out the house. And my dad's like, Cam's that guy, like writing for you. And I was like, well, it was hard to read when you're in the Big Brother house. You think it's hard to like read things at face value.
Yeah.
At least for me, I'm evaluating everything. And so with you just being like this the whole time, I'm like, I can't read this man.
Yeah. That was a part of like what I wanted to
Your
do.
strategy?
Yeah,
I mean, bothered me. And first of all,
okay.
No, here's the thing. Why are you I'm on your team. You should be letting me
But
in.
also, it's still my personality.
Yes, I did.
You didn't tell me everything.
What didn't I tell you?
I don't know. I feel like you had a lot of conversations that I just was not involved in. I
Because
had a lot of blind trust.
Because you just weren't involved in conversations, period.
Y'all talked a lot. Y'all talked about the same things all the time.
Like what?
Like what?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
You and Mackenzie would talk about the same. Y'all would talk about weddings. Y'all would talk about the same 3 dudes every time. Y'all would continue to talk about the same thing, and then y'all go over like who we're gonna get out. We say, hey, we're gonna get chemo out this week. But like, what if we go for Rabina? No, we're getting chemo out this week. But like, guys, what if you guys do this, and then maybe it's like, oh, but then the HOH, we're getting chemo out this week. And then
you have to weigh your options.
No, it was not.
It was simple to you, and that's how you view life. It's 1 + 1 = 2.
Was it not that simple?
It was not. The game of Big Brother was not that simple.
So did it not work out in your favor?
Yeah, that doesn't mean it was simple. That was the most complicated thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You think that was a cakewalk for me?
I don't think it was a cakewalk for you. I will not say that. It was not a cakewalk for me either. But I will say, towards the end, it's like, it's pretty obvious we should get this person out.
Well, you saw, even towards the end, like, I think you saw a perspective of the game that I didn't. Because I was asking you, like, what do you think the jury votes would be? And you looked at me like I was stupid. You're like,
we're fine.
Is this even like a conversation? I just didn't know. I didn't know. But we talked about, there's nothing else to do in the house but to talk. Yeah,
but we don't gotta talk about the same things.
We talked about a lot of things.
We went
through the alphabet with baby names.
Yeah, that's true.
The whole Ocean Gray is my kid.
Oh, what did Sky?
Sky, I created Sky. Yes, I don't even start.
I don't remember.
Somebody bring a life clip.
I definitely feel like I came up with Sky. I came up with Dior. I came up with.
Dior is fire.
I mean, that's Sun. Who else was in there? Ocean Gray. Wait, I thought it was Ocean Rose.
Ocean Rose.
Sky Gray.
Yes.
That was me.
That was not you.
That was me.
I promise you that wasn't me.
How do you feel about like Aurora?
It's giving, this baby is not 100% chocolate.
Facts.
It's
Facts.
giving swirl.
Okay, but you brought up traffic.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because
baby's gonna come out orange.
Ideas start from really bad ideas. So I was just trying to get because we were going through.
What
name would you say name your daughter or your son?
T. I mean, I like regular ones like Tiana, Tiara, Tangerine.
We did bring up Tangerine.
Tangerine, like French.
I don't think that's French.
I'm pretty sure that's French.
Tangerine was.
Tangerine.
What does that mean?
You know, it's a derivative of.
Oh, he's using big words now.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Can you look up what tangerine is? I'm dead serious. Somebody look up tangerine.
Tangerine, it might not be a word.
What does it mean? You tell me.
So if I'm remembering it correctly, because like my SAT prep was so intense. Tangerine is a derivative of actually it might be an African root word of tangrir. Basically
tangerine is a French word for Mandarin.
It's French
for Mandarin.
It's French.
You said what?
Tangerine. Tangerine. Like the Mandarin orange or like.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're asking me. I'm asking you. Why are you asking
I'm
questions?
just saying she'll be fruity and full of life and vitamin C. Good for your immune system.
Get him out.
I'm serious. Tangerine. You call her TT?
No.
Or Dreen? Dree. Call her Dree.
Dree?
Dreeny.
No, can't. So you know when you watch football games, like NFL football games, and they'll announce all the names? Like,
Yeah.
my dad always makes fun. He's like, what were these parents doing naming their kid? You
Fun.
would set your kid up for failure with those names. That is ridiculous.
Number one, I'm
Tangerine.
gonna end
I'm
that
so
right now.
sorry.
I'm gonna end that right now.
I'm so sorry if there's
If-
a tangerine out there.
Right. If there's a tangerine out there, hit me up. Great name. Anyways, if your dad's making fun of them, they're on TV, they're in the league, they're doing pretty okay.
Yeah, but like they can be in the league and have a better name.
That's their name. Their parents had a really good time. Their parents loved each other, and they decided to be like, hey, we're going to be different. You know, in a world full of so many carbon copies, let's be different. Tangerine.
Yeah, clearly we were very bored in the Big Brother house. We didn't have a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
So we were just like, let's name some maybes here. But both of us are still chronically single, so there's no, you know.
Yeah, that's bad.
You know, it's bad. We'll get to that.
We'll get to it.
Actually, let's get to it now.
Okay,
Let's
talk to it,
let's
Miss
talk
Michael B.
about- Yes, Miss Michael B. Jordan. That's what they call me in the streets. But this is not about me right now. This is about you. Tell me, I don't think I've ever asked, what's the worst date you've ever been on?
Oh, that's crazy. I haven't really
You
gone
ever
on.
been on a bad date?
I've been on dates where it's like I know this isn't gonna go farther than here. But I haven't really been on like, oh, you know what? This might be. You know, it's okay. So basically, I was in junior year of high school, so I had no car. But we went to the movies, right? She picked me up. You know what I'm saying? Because
That's not a thing to like gloat about.
passenger prince over here. No, I'm just playing. I really didn't have any. I had like $20 to my name. Just got me the ticket, no snacks. She got her own as well.
Oh no!
Well, it's also just like
Is it a bad day for her or you?
this is a bad day for both of us. This was actually me being a terrible date.
Okay.
Actually.
Okay.
Oh,
I believe it so far.
I'm a great time.
You know, you're a phenomenal time, but like she picked you up, you had $20.
Okay, but she picked me up because she had a car and it was junior year. I was 16. I didn't have a license until I turned 21. Yeah,
Okay.
that's another story. Anyways, we went to the movies. I think we saw like I can't remember. It was like maybe Daddy's Home 2, actually. So what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
What's wrong with that? That's
Continue
Will
the
Ferrell.
story.
That's a
There's-
great movie.
There's nothing good in the story.
So she picked me up, ended up going to like an AMC or whatever. And so great time, great conversations. And so I think she's dropping me back off at home, and I think like we're gonna like, you know, do some stuff, right? And so I looked at my hands though. My nails were a little too long, so I was like I was like trimming my nails, and then I left the residue on like.
Pause. You were the
That wasn't me.
That was you.
No, that was not
was
me.
you.
No.
Cam.
No. I want to make it clear.
Cam,
I want to
that
make
was
it
you.
clear. I want to make it clear from this moment, like from that moment that I'm about to tell you, I have not done it ever
Cam,
since.
I literally 1 + 1 is equal to 2. It's that simple.
No, it's
You just
not.
told
It's
yourself.
I'm not. I'm telling
me
you.
tell-
I'm
no,
telling
no,
you a
no.
moment that changed my life, so I would never do it
No,
again.
let me
Don't
tell
throw
you
the
this.
cue cards.
No, because I'm upset right now. Because I had to.
It was
admit
Joseph.
No.
Joseph admitted to it.
No, he did not admit to it.
I personally, I did not do it.
Here's what happened. We walk. Yeah, direct to camera here. We walk
I'm vindicated.
in the diary room where we do confessionals for Big Brother. You know, everybody goes in at different times, right? So we walk into the diary room, or I do. I think I was the first one that noticed. I walk into the diary room and I look on the floor. And the diary room is like an intimate place because you're sharing your story. We spend a lot of time in the DR. At least I did. Walk in there. There's
did
like
too.
a pile of toenails or fingernails on the floor.
First of all,
And they're yellow.
told on yourself right now. You said toenails. I was talking about my fingernails. I would never. First of all, you know I got cute feet. You know I got real lickable toes. So before you do all of this extracurricular activities, knowing damn
you
well
had
that I got a
some ashy-
5.0
You had
on
some
the little
ashy
feet jump.
toes. No. it's
No,
like a- on a
my
scale of
feet
1 to
are
5, it's
my
like a
feet
4.
are impeccably moistured and they look nice. For
You
cle-
don't
for
remember
me being a
Janky?
for me
When
being
we were. I literally pulled down your pant leg, and you look like
I-
one of the Gross Sisters. On
I
Proud
was
Family.
ashy. I was ashy for sure, but my feet were still impeccably
But
clean.
your feet aren't bad.
Thank
they
you.
Weren't unclean. They were just ashy.
It's what's that foot website where they rate feet?
Wicked Feet.
5.0.
You're not a
5
5.0
stars.
on Wicked Feet. No, you're not.
It's
Can
a
somebody
four.
look that
It's
up?
a
Can you look it
it's
up,
a
please? We are on Wicked
4.8
Can
or
you-
a 5.
WIKI feet. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
It's a 4.8 or a 5.
Well, here's the thing: the more photos people upload of your foot, like the amount of photos really does tank your rankings for good or for the bad.
I had a lot of my feet were out a lot.
Well, we know and they were ashy. That's what I'm trying to say.
They were not
It was
ashy.
giving
My
you the
legs
fake
were
member of the
ashy.
Gross Sisters.
My legs were ashy.
No, your feet were ashy. I put lotion on your feet. I know.
You might have put lotion on
I
my
know
feet.
I did.
It might have been Well, it was
Anyway,
outside.
back to the story.
Oh, well
Find the ratings. They're looking it up.
So basically what happened was she just saw the residue on my nails on the like bottom of her car, and she was like we left, like we didn't do anything because we're 16, and so I got out the car and she was like did you clip your fingernails in my car? And I was like, no, why would I do that? And so I've never done it again.
I beg to differ, but we could just say we don't know whose fingernails or toenail. Like you couldn't tell the difference. You can't tell the difference between fingernail and toenails.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
A big toenail is like longer. Like it's longer than any finger.
I don't think whoever he is, because
it's Joseph.
He never admitted.
I'm
to
pretty
it,
sure he did.
We're gonna need Joseph.
Ask
We're
him,
gonna need Joseph to clear it. Joseph, I'm gonna hit you up. But the story is giving that you found it. It's on there, bro. Just type in Cam Sullivan. Me too. I'm on there. Unfortunately.
That's why you got them boots on.
So that.
Suffocating that pinky toe.
Shut up. Right? They're looking it up. We're gonna get
What's
back to
the rating?
So that was the worst. That was the worst date. You found it? What is he? What's the score?
He has a 4.38.
Somebody might have found a bad pick and dropped my rating. But like 4.3, that's still like a B.
That's not a bad rating at all on scale 1 to 5. You're like you have an A.
Passing, yeah.
Yeah, you're passing. Anyways, that was the worst date.
I didn't really like go on too many dates. Mind you, I've only had one girlfriend in my life.
That's where we have a lot of similarities. We've both only been in one like really serious relationship, and then after that, like talking phases. And like the show was pushing so hard for us to be a thing. Like even in the DR, like it was just like Cam's one of those guys when it's me, you, and Cedric really. But you know how somebody walk in the room, you're just like that's gonna be the homie for life. Now Camsy was a real thing. The Camsy stands went crazy.
Yeah,
we
for sure.
We can do nothing, and they create whole narratives about us.
There was a moment in time where I was like, I'm trying to think of what week it was. I can't think of the exact week because it's been like a year now. But there was like a week where I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We might do something out of this now. You know what I'm saying? Go out. We had a lot of conversations in the rock room that they never put out because it was like also in the dark.
Yeah.
And so we definitely had a lot of conversations in it, and I was thinking like, you know what I'm saying, maybe. But then then you started to annoy me. And then I was like, I'm going to hate her I'm going to hate her for a little bit. I think this was like early. This might have been like week 3 or 4.
For me,
maybe.
it was week probably 4, where I was like, "There's no way this goes beyond being best friends."
Damn, I think that's when I was in it.
Love you to death. But
Well,
I was like, nah.
now y'all know something else that I didn't. I felt the spark at like week 3 or 4. Maybe week 5 I was out of it. Or maybe when you was, you know what I'm saying? Or what was the joint with the cot that they were talking about?
Oh my God, Cotgate.
Yeah, that's when I was like, I knew.
So let me clear the story up.
Clear it. Because I would love to clear it.
From your perspective or mine?
Go ahead.
Okay, so remember, it rained on us that week we were in Janky World. Worst week of my entire existence. And only one awning was able to stay out without obstructing cameras. And it was the awning I happened to be under. So I didn't get rained on. This fool, I don't want to get rained on. So he wants to move his bed and be in me and Mackenzie's space. So I'm already annoyed that he's being Princess Cam, doesn't want to get rained on. Okay? I'm livid. And mind you, nothing but pizza, ice cream, porta potties, which he and Kimo blew up a lot, and cold showers. So I'm already annoyed. And I was PMSing. So there's like a lot going on that week, okay, personally. Then he wanted to be a princess. Oh, I don't want to get rained on. I was already pissed.
That's 2 princesses, just to be clear.
Yeah, I was too. Anyways, we're not talking about me. I moved my cot because I'm like, fine, have the awning. I'm sick of you. Have the awning. Then, no, let's move back. No!
Not what happened. This is just not what happened.
That is what happened. So then I get in the DR and one of the producers is like, so tell me what happened with Cam. I said, he doesn't want to get rained on and I'm being pissed about it. Like, nothing but women out here and he wants to be protected by the rain. Then she's like, well, there's no, you don't have any feeling that he moved next to Mackenzie. I said, I don't care who in the hell he moves next to. I want to be under this awning. And then I move it and he has a problem with it. And then you come try to console me and it pisses me off. So yeah, I picked up my cot and I moved to the opposite side of the backyard because I didn't want to deal with you.
So that wasn't being a little dramatic? Picking up that big ass army cot and walking and toe tipping on the side of the pool to go sit, and you slept in front of a porta potty. You slept in front of the porta potties.
No, it was so dramatic.
Yeah.
I'm not making excuses for my bad behaviors. I was mean to you, and I've apologized for my behaviors off camera. Okay. I was mean. You were great. You were always kind and gentle, and Cam's amazing. But under the circumstances that I was in, I was angry.
We were under the same circumstances.
Okay. What's your point? I can't have feelings?
No, you can have feelings. Okay, let me tell my side.
Okay.
So, I forgot why I wanted to move, but I guess it might have been. No,
you didn't.
It was because it was raining.
Yeah, because you wanted to be under an awning and not.
Okay, cool. Because there was 2 awnings right there. Because I remember
that you kept pulling out obstructed a mic.
Yeah. So then I had to move, right? Yeah. And then I think I moved so it was an awning right here, and then there was another awning, right? Yeah. Yes, and then I went to the one right here, and then it was obstructing the mic. Yes. So then you were like right here, and then you moved up, right?
Yes, because you wanted to be under the awning.
Right. And then
you were like, no, I want to move back. And I was.
Well, I think that's no. I think that's when I was being like nice, and I was like, you don't have to move. I'll just go back to where I was. And then you're like,
nice?
I was just saying I was gonna go back to my original spot. I was gonna take one for the team. No. Yeah.
One for the team.
I was gonna take one for the team and get rained on, and you leave your cot right there, and you moved yours up, and I was like, you don't have to move it. And then you're like, where should I move it, Cam? And then I was like,
you didn't have to do that.
Well, that's kind of what it sounded like in my head. And then
you didn't have to do that.
I was like, what are you doing all that for? And then you're like, well, you're moving it back. We're playing musical chairs with the cot. And then you picked up your whole cot, and then you started whispering under your breath. And then I was like, what'd you say? Yeah, and then I was like, okay, let me get back into character because.
But we made TV that week. Because nothing else was going on.
Yeah, truly.
In Janky World. It was the worst week of my life. Anyways, back to. Did you look up my rating with my feet?
I did.
Am I lower?
You are.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
How many photos do I have on there?
Thank you. 18.
How many do you have on there?
9.
Half. I got half.
Does that make sense? Because I have more pictures for people to rate off of. Yeah. That makes sense. So we're even.
How is that? No. My feet look better. My feet look better than yours.
Your feet do not look better than mine.
Respectfully, those stilettos, take them off. You better get a Croc. Let them breathe. It's creating shit. You know what I'm saying? It's affecting your rating. I mean, personally, you missing out on brand deals. Socks, footies.
You don't even wear socks.
I don't. But that's because I want to be one with the earth. So basically, they created shoes, but you really need the electromagnetic. You need it for grounding.
I don't even know where to take this.
Take it wherever you want. It's look at it from every side it shines.
Let's go back to dating because I just can't. There's just so much. What are you looking for now? Are you ready for a relationship?
I am.
Are you okay
I'm looking
if a girl
for.
slides in your DMs?
Yeah, for sure. Girls don't really slide in my DMs though.
We talked about that. That's so interesting.
Yeah. Well, I think it's just because like I don't really share too much of my personal life, so like they don't really know like what to say. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for a wife. You know.
You want kids, settle down in the next how many years?
I would say like honest answer. I would probably like want to meet her this year. Next.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever had like somebody slide in your DMs and it was just like weird?
I just don't answer.
What was the weirdest thing that you've gotten?
Somebody was asking for my shoes one time from the show. Like they wanted my shoes.
And they knew they were weird. You don't wear socks?
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Well, it's just what's it called? Pheromones. Right? Isn't that a thing? That's the thing.
It's just like,
they probably just wanted to like, get a good whiff. See what he got.
I have smelled your shoes.
It's a 4.3. That's a 4.3.
There's no smell to them, but I did smell your shoes.
And I don't stink.
No, you don't. No, I give you that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm glad that that's on camera. Because there's a lot of things on camera that you've said that I'm dirty.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You leave your chonies out on communal property.
Well, it's not a communal property.
Yes,
if it's a rock in the corner of a room.
Okay, we don't have a lot of places to go in the Big Brother house, so the rock is a place that people would sit around. And you have your underwear out.
It's my space.
It's not your space. It's
part of my space.
No, it's not.
If it's a community, I'm part of the community.
Let's go back to music. No. Weirdest DM I've got was a guy sliding in my DMs asking me, or he sang a song and he remade Michael Jackson's "Beat It," but he was asking me out. That was the weirdest one that I got.
Did you respond? And say?
No, I told him to beat it.
Nah, there it is. That's what you should have said. I was lobbing it. It's okay.
It.
We haven't seen each other in a while. It's okay.
In a long time. Okay, moving on.
Wait, are you ready
to date?
Yeah.
So like I am dating. It's just
the
you're
guy
dating.
Doesn't know it. Excuse me, my podcast. How did that go?
It's just he's not aware we're dating.
What? Okay. You're towing a line. You're towing a line here. You're towing a line. I feel like Michael B.
No.
You're towing a line here.
Okay, here's what I say. I think I am. If a guy comes along, I think I am ready, but I'm not seeking it, I guess.
Okay.
Like, I'm really content. I love, I love being by myself, travel by myself. So unless he brings and adds value to my life, I'm not like out there seeking for a relationship. I'm really content.
Yeah.
I do think I want to have kids in the next like couple years, but I'm good. I've got a lot of interesting men post show. It's been pretty bad.
I was waiting for the interesting women to slide.
They did it? Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
You've had opportunities.
Not that I remember. That's crazy. One. Maybe one. Maybe one or two.
Okay, music. Back to music. This is what I wanted to ask. Did your view of music change after you experienced a lot of grief? Did you view music differently?
I think I wouldn't.
You grieved fully.
Grieved fully. I think yes, to an extent. I feel like grieving always kind of comes in waves. Yeah. I think music changed for me when I was in love and then when I got my heart broken. So like I don't think like grief or anything like changed the way I listen to music. I think like love definitely did. Like R&B songs, love songs, like they definitely felt more real, I would say.
What's the artist you go to when you're dealing with a breakup? When you dealt with your breakup?
I don't know if I went to a specific artist. Maybe her. I was definitely locked in my her bag. Yeah, that hurt.
She's one of those ones where, like, what? Sometimes you want to cry.
Yeah.
You just want to have.
She'll just knock you over the edge.
She'll knock you over.
Yeah, she's great. Giveon too.
Yeah.
Giveon, like early Giveon. Yeah.
I'm okay. Continue.
Okay. I'm trying to think of like other ones, but yeah, I'll say like her and Giveon for sure. Just like love songs in general though, like are definitely the ones where I was like, oh my god, she's gone.
It's not funny.
She's gone. She's gone now. I'm fine now. Honestly, I'm a villain. That's really what I am.
No, because like, can we talk about it? You are the problem.
Yeah.
You are the
I
problem.
know. I'm well
Do you
aware.
want to share why you're the problem?
Why am I the problem? You know what? You let the world know.
Do you want? Can I share?
Yeah, sure.
Will you agree?
Wait,
with
I actually don't know what you're about to say.
Like there is this cap that you have on your ability to like somebody longer than a certain period.
Oh
of time
yeah,
before
yeah,
you get
for sure.
Bored.
Yeah.
That's a problem that you have to fix.
I don't know how to fix it though.
It's not you. I don't think it's actually you problem. I just think when you meet the right person, you're not gonna get bored after a couple weeks.
Yeah, but it's also like I think it has nothing to do with them though. Like it has nothing to do with like whatever they like their personalities or anything like that. It truly is just like 2 weeks to a month,
and you're like, done. That's problematic.
Yeah.
Especially
we're here.
We've had that. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's problematic because it seems to them out of nowhere, but for me it's just like I can only marry one person. So if you're not the one person, you're
gonna move on.
Yeah, I'm gonna move on.
And men are kind of like not easier to like just be done, but you guys, our emotions get very, very involved in situations, whereas you guys have the ability to shut it off a little bit quicker than we do.
I'm gonna blame love for that. I'm gonna blame me getting my heart broken for that. I wasn't like that. I wasn't like 2 weeks and done until
you had that breakup, and that was rough.
Yeah, it was rough. But I truly do believe, and this might sound bad or take it however you will, but I truly do think like a man needs one like real heartbreak, like a really good one. It just puts things in perspective. As a man, I truly believe that.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't experienced it yet.
I wish you don't. I pray that you don't. Well, it's just it's tough because everything you bring them up in every conversation, everything like
I'm sorry.
I'm past it now.
Amen. Okay, I have a question. Who's on your Mount Rushmore for R&B artists?
That's tough. Are we talking
5 instead of 4?
Are we talking like purely songs? Or impact, or like performance value.
Let's say like vocally.
Vocally.
Yeah.
That changes a lot then. That probably wouldn't even be my favorites. If we're talking vocally, then we have to put like Whitney Houston in there.
Okay. We
have to put like Anita Baker in there.
Okay.
I'll put Mariah Carey in there. Early Mariah Carey.
Okay. Glad you clarified that.
Yeah. You know, there's a lot of whistle notes. It takes some time. You know what I'm saying?
Time. And then when you don't take care of your voice, those whistle notes turn into no notes, and it gets bad. Yeah, we're praying for her voice.
Man, she'll come back, or she'll just retire. She has enough bread.
Retire, yeah.
I definitely want to get a guy in there. But I'll go Michael Jackson, I guess.
Okay.
That's 4. So I can do 5. I want to get somebody current. No, I'll put Brandy in there.
Yeah.
I'll put Brandy in there.
Who are like your Mount Rushmore favorites? Like
favorites?
Yeah.
Is Michael Jackson R&B? Would you?
I consider him more pop.
Okay, so I'll go Usher. I'll go see Breeze. I'll go Chris Brown. Yeah, it's just the catalog is too crazy.
I was gonna say he had a chokehold on me, but then I realized those are bad. That's a bad way to.
That's a terrible way to phrase it. That's a terrible way to phrase it. I will put Usher, Chris Brown. I'll put Erykah Badu in there just for like neo soul. Like she's the queen of neo soul. You have to Stevie Wonder as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then for my 5th, I guess I'll put her in there. I listen to a lot of her.
Yeah,
I do.
We both. Did I have her album in the Big Brother house? I
No,
didn't, huh?
Justin Timberlake, Future
JT.
Sex Love Sounds, and what else did you have?
I had Alicia Keys.
Alicia
in there
Keys.
And Beyonce, I think.
Yeah.
In there.
Give me
what
yours.
About,
Wait, give me yours.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Like favorite?
Yeah, you're 5.
Brandy. Whitney Houston.
Okay.
Jasmine Sullivan. Her. And this is just like favorite. I just enjoy them. And I'm gonna get so much flack for this, but I ride or die for this woman.
Who?
Alicia Keys.
No. She's absolutely incredibly talented. It's just your personal preference. I just don't listen to Alicia Keys like a lot, like all the times.
When I met her, I was talking to myself in my head like, "Don't pass out, Chelsie," and then like say something that like will make her remember you forever. So I walk up to her and I said, "Alicia, I love my parents, but I need you to adopt me." That's what I said.
You think she remembers that now?
She starts. Who knows? She starts laughing. She was like, "Well, what would your parents say?" I was like, "Does it look like I care?" And so she signed my albums to her adopted daughter.
Oh, that's nice.
So my Mount Rushmore vocally would have to be Whitney, Aretha, Mariah's not in there. Brandy. I would still put Jasmine Sullivan in there. Tina Turner.
Damn, I forgot about Tina.
Yeah, but Tina. I don't have a lot of men in my. I don't have any men in my.
Yeah, it was.
I don't listen to a lot of male artists now that I think about it.
Really? I think, if you're listening to like more R&B type of stuff, it's only
Mostly
few men in there, so that makes sense.
What about your Mount Rushmore for artists that like aren't really well known yet?
Like
underrated or not yet fully discovered.
What are you classifying as like underrated?
Like Boy Soda.
Okay.
Boy Soda.
Soda Boy's crazy.
Boy Soda, or like even like Tank from Tank and the Bangas. Like she has a Grammy, but like she ain't like she should get recognized more. So people in that category.
Alex Isley.
Yeah, Alex is
she
there.
okay?
I actually met Alex through my producer Larry.
Oh, that's fire.
He would do he raps and he had her. They did a show and she came on and she did Into Orbit. And I was like
insane.
I was in the clouds.
Insane. She goes to 1. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. She's definitely one I would put in that category.
Okay, then I'll put Alex in there. There's this artist called Flower Child that I really love. Mm-hmm. He's like a artist producer type of guy. Boy Soda is I want to put Boy Soda in there, but I have like 5.
I wouldn't put him in my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, not my Mount Rushmore, but he's like that.
Fire.
There's this artist called Mac Ayres.
Oh, Mac Ayres. Yeah.
I'll put him in there.
Yeah,
I'll put him in there.
In that category.
Mac Ayres. I will put Mac Keen in in
Never heard of Mac Keen.
It's okay. Look him up. He's like that. White boy going crazy.
Oh, he's the white boy?
Yeah. He's with he opened up for Destin Conrad, but he has like
Destin Conrad is amazing.
Destin Conrad is fire.
Yes.
And then I will go. Oh, there's this artist called Malia. She hasn't put out music in a while, but all of her songs are good. Her name is Malia.
How old is she?
I don't know women's ages. I would never.
Coco Jones is another one I think is underrated.
Underrated?
Yeah.
I feel like people know Coco Jones though.
But like I think she's underrated for the talent that she has.
Absolutely, she can sing her butt off.
Insane. And honestly, this person's coming up, and people have mixed views about her vocally. But Kehlani.
Oh, yeah, Kehlani. I mean, Kehlani.
Kehlani.
I'm sorry.
Make it. Yeah, say it right.
Listen, she might jump out of the bathroom.
She.
Shoot. No, she can sing her butt off.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Folded is so.
Me, man.
Yeah, but she's always had that.
Yeah.
She's truly always had that since like SoundCloud days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good like Mount Rushmore.
I'll take that. And that was off the top. I'll add like Joyce Rice too.
Oh, Joyce Rice is phenomenal.
She's fire. Yeah. I can't wait till we
What? Finish your sentence.
Just go on a date and I just show her all the love and affection that she deserves.
Is she shooting your shot publicly?
I mean, I mean, come on now.
Have you ever met like a artist or?
Yo, I met her.
You met her?
Yeah. No, I know her.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do.
So, like a date is a possibility?
Nah, it's weird. It's weird.
Why?
It's just I don't know if she's taken or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I just do that for funsies. And Tracy Ellis Ross as well. Listen. What is it? Pattern Beauty?
Yeah, actually, it's on the, or it might not be on the set. Yeah, they sponsor some of our stuff. So.
Tell her.
Shout out to Tracy
Next time
Ellis
she
Ross.
reach out, you know, hey, listen, if she wants some youth in her life, I'm just here to just give out joy and happiness.
Yeah, we're done here. Like, how do you even wrap up a conversation like this? Let's end with this. If your life had a soundtrack to it right now, what song would be playing and why?
Just one song?
You could do a couple.
That's tough. I can't. Can I look at my phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has the greatest playlist, by the way.
Come on,
This is
now.
the last question, and then because I really need to know this. Actually, what would be mine?
Yeah. What is yours?
I don't know. Like, I have songs that are overtaking my life. Like, Folded is overtaking my life right now, but it's like I have no man that needs to come pick up his clothes, and I'm not folding them. You know what I'm saying?
We know you can't
They're-
fold. You know what? So my Mount Rushmore, I'll add this artist called Tyler Lewis. She's absolutely insane.
Okay.
And then for my songs, this is tough. I've been listening to a lot of Fleetwood Mac recently.
Really?
Yeah. I love that Rumors album. Tell Me Lies by Fleetwood Mac. Just absolutely insane. If you guys haven't heard it, great song. Self Love by Coily Ray off the Spider-Man soundtrack. Insane.
Is that your
No, I'm putting yeah, that's one of it. That's one of them.
Okay.
Self Love.
Give me another one.
And then you know what? Take a Bow by Rihanna.
By Rihanna?
Yeah. Because you know what I'm saying? I was just cutting off a lot of things in my life. Just, you know, it's over now.
I'd say mine is Fear When You Fly.
Oh, Cleo Soul.
Cleo Soul.
Damn.
She actually should be in my Mount
Yeah,
Rushmore.
yeah, she
Underrated
definitely is. I don't even think she's underrated. She's one of my favorite artists.
I'd say that song, Folded just by default, but that's just like kind of in my head. Because again, yeah, there's nobody. And I'd say Grateful by, I think, Hezekiah Walker.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the three that would sum up where I'm at. That's like the soundtrack that's playing in my life right now.
That's good. It's hard to do it off the top of my head.
I know. There's so many songs.
Yeah.
I know. We're missing so much. We're going to look back and be like, we missed so many artists and so many things. Okay, you want to leave the people with any words of wisdom? Mr. Wisdom?
Oh, man. Off the top of my head?
I mean, yeah. Oh, God. Why it can't just be normal?
Why can't I? Well, this is me normally. You know what? Words of wisdom. Actually, I'll be honest. I think the biggest thing that's helped me recently is coming up with a morning routine. Mm-hmm. Like waking up, don't look at your phone, get outside as quickly as possible. Obviously brush your teeth before you go outside.
Amen.
And try to if you can, go for a walk. Spend some time in nature, just be quiet, and then after 30 minutes, come back to your phone. You feel so much more grounded, and you feel way better about your life.
Coming from the man who wants to feel one with the earth and doesn't wear socks, but we love him anyways.
We're all in this together, guys.
We're all in this
High School Musical.
together. Shout out to High School Musical. Cam, I love you so much. I really do. And honestly, not the dancing.
Oh, wait. Stomp the Yard opening scene versus You Got Served. Have you seen both?
Definitely.
First of all, I was about to say, I was about to revoke it.
You're trying to, you can't revoke my card. You're taking me, which one is better?
Yeah, the Goon Squad, Columbus Short, Chris Brown.
Chris Brown, any day. You know, this wasn't in the opening, but you know, the move with the move with the elbow on the floor.
Of course, yeah.
That thing beats that.
But David and Elgin, they were a full team.
I know they were a full team, but I'm here for the underdogs. They were the underdogs, and why they gotta kill my boy in that movie? Number one, that's the issue.
I mean,
I know.
It was like the propelling thing for like the whole movie.
For the whole movie.
Yeah.
But what would you say?
It's tough for me because I did a video about this yesterday, so I'm like really in depth.
You're really in it.
I'm really in it. So basically, the Goon Squad, they had a bunch of people with like individual. That was their name.
Okay.
That was their name.
Okay.
I mean, it's backed by research. The Goon Squad, Columbus Short, Chris Brown, but it was just like a bunch of like ragtag talented people.
Which I love.
Like they could just like do different moves or whatever. But David and Elgin's crew, they were like a legit choreographed team. Like they had like the whole, like they were together, like, you know what I'm saying? They were getting together at nights to like practice their moves.
But if the Goon Squad was at that level, they there would be, if they were trained and all that, it would be
But they don't train. This is literally just a Friday, like,
I'm
hey,
going with Goon
bring
Squad.
okay, respectfully, I'm taking David and Elgin's crew.
Okay, well,
Omarion, Marcus
run it back.
Houston, Fresh Knees, 2006.
What a random way to end the podcast. Love y'all. It's Cam Sullivan Brown. Find them on where?
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Your boy's about to be acting too, so you might see me on the screen. What's next for me? I'm working on a couple of different projects. Well, I have my interview series, Dealer's Choice, where I'm on YouTube. I interview different artists, different entertainers. Then I also have the podcast, It's Just Excellence. Mm-hmm. Then I have my regular stuff. It's just underscore Cam. Instagram, TikTok. I'm on the acting wave. Shout out. You met BT. You met Brandon.
Acting coach.
Yeah. So
right. There's some room for growth for sure.
First of all, I acted like I liked you for 100 days. And that's how we going to end the podcast.
You know what? I hate to love this guy. And that is the Diamond Podcast, y'all. Thanks for coming on, Cam. Love you.
Love you too. Peace. Perfect. Thanks, guys.
I am so mad you have a higher rating than me on Wikifeet.
Well, because my feet are cute.